You're using AI for your business, right? You're probably asking it to write things for you, an email here, a social post there. But what if you could teach it to build reusable systems instead of just one-off pieces of content? We're talking about a really powerful shift in your thinking, moving from simple prompts to something called meta prompts. It might seem like a small change in how you ask, but believe me, it leads to a huge change in what you get back. All right, first, let's talk about a problem we all face. Every single business has them. Those little nagging tasks that just eat up your time day after day. Writing that same kind of follow-up email, posting a similar update on social media, or drafting yet another job description. It feels like you're just stuck on a content treadmill, going nowhere fast. No, really, think about it for a second. An hour? 2 hours? Maybe even more? That right there, that's the repetitive task trap, and it is a massive drain on your productivity. But this is exactly where we can start using AI not just as a writer, but as a system builder. Okay, so this is where the magic happens. We need to stop asking the AI for the finished product and start asking it to create the factory that makes the product. We're moving from asking for a single piece of content to asking for adaptable, reusable templates. And you can really see the difference right here. The old way, the direct prompt, it gives you one email. Yeah, it solves the problem for today. But the new way, the meta prompt, gives you a template, a powerful, reusable framework that solves the same problem forever. It's the classic give someone a fish versus teach them how to fish scenario, right? So what exactly is a template meta prompt? Think of it like this. It's an instruction for the AI to create a blueprint. You're not asking for the finished house. You're asking for the architectural plans that you can use to build any number of houses, each one just a little bit different.
And these blueprints, they come with two amazing superpowers. First up, standardization. This makes sure every communication is consistent, on brand, and professional. No more guesswork. And second, customization. These templates aren't rigid at all. They're designed with flexible fields so you can quickly tailor them to any specific situation. It really is the best of both worlds.
So how do we actually do this? What does a good meta prompt even look like? Well, it's not rocket science, but you do have to give the AI the right ingredients. A really effective meta prompt has a clear anatomy that we can break down. Think of it like a recipe. A really effective meta prompt has 4 essential ingredients. First, you need clear placeholder fields so you know exactly what to change each time. Second, the required sections. This guarantees the structure is always right. Third, the desired tone, so your brand's voice stays consistent. And finally, some customization instructions, which basically tell the AI to build it for easy reuse. And of all those ingredients, one is absolutely critical. You have to get comfortable with brackets. Seriously, they're going to be your new best friend. Things like customer name or order ID, that's the secret sauce. Those are the signals to the AI and to you and your team that this is a spot you need to fill in. This one simple trick is what makes a template truly dynamic. All right, let's get to the fun part and see how this actually works in the real world. We're going to look at a few common business examples and start building out your new efficiency playbook right now.
Okay, let's start with customer service. Just imagine having this perfectly worded, empathetic email template ready to go for shipping delays. You just pop in the customer's name, their order number, and the new delivery date. This one template saves you countless hours, and maybe more importantly, it makes sure every stressed customer gets a calm, professional, and on-brand response.
Or how about hiring? Instead of starting from scratch every single time, you can have a master job posting template. You just fill in the specifics for the job title, the responsibilities, and the qualifications. Suddenly, your hiring process isn't just faster, it's way more consistent, which helps you attract the right kind of talent every time. And of course, this applies perfectly to marketing. A template for your product launches means your messaging is always on point. You just plug in the product's highlight and the call to action. Your brand voice stays sharp and consistent across every single campaign, from the very first announcement to the last reminder. You see, when it comes down to it, this is about way more than just writing better prompts. It's a strategic shift in how you think about your work. You stop being just a content creator and you start becoming a system builder, using AI as your go-to tool. And getting started is a super simple 4-step loop. First, you identify a task you do over and over again. Then, you define the need for a template. Next, you instruct the AI with a specific meta prompt. And finally, you receive your reusable blueprint. That's the whole process, and you can apply this to dozens and dozens of tasks. All right, so let's quickly recap the most important things to remember here. Meta prompts build reusable templates, not just one-off content. They give you that incredible dual power of standardization and customization. And the key to a great meta prompt is to always include those placeholders, define the sections, and specify the tone you're going for. So I'll leave you with this one final thought. As you go forward using AI, I want you to ask yourself this question. Are you just using it to get quick, disposable answers? Or are you using it to build the efficient, scalable systems that will truly grow your business? The choice is yours.